Hi, Sara Levin, the Artful Inker here. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to share the Fresh Freesia version of this Flowers of Friendship card. So, let's get started. Now first, of course, we're going to use the Flowers of Friendship stamp set. And I need a piece of basic white. I'm going to rub that with my embossing buddy. Any kind of anti-static tool will work. And then we're just going to ink up the stamp with Versamark. And let's bring it over here and stamp. And then while I have my Versamark out, I want to stamp a piece of Fresh Freesia with my sentiment. So also going to wipe that with my anti-static. And let's straighten that up again. And okay, so let's bring in my white Stampin' Emboss powder, and we're going to sprinkle both of these with that. I use any old piece of scrap paper to catch my embossing powder. And I just want to pull off any of the stray bits and give this a good flick. And same thing over here. Okay, so I'm going to take these aside and heat set them, use my heat tool, and I'll be right back. Next, I just want to cut off a little bit of my sentiment, so I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and we're just going to put this in at 2 1/4 inches. I like to work with a little longer piece, that way I don't have to be quite as exacting in my stamping. And then we're going to blend our color on to this piece. So I've got my Fresh Freesia ink pad and one of my blending brushes. And I'm just going to load that up. And then I'm going to tap it off here on my Stamparatus plate. And start down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to go back and pick that up. If you haven't seen my One Simple Trick video about using the blending brushes, you can find that on my YouTube channel under my One Simple Trick video playlist. And it's got 3 ideas for successfully using the blending brushes, each with a little different purpose. And we're just about done blending this on. We're just highlighting with an emboss resist kind of thing here. And then I want some color on out to the sides, but I want it to be just a light. It's what I call taking the white off. Okay, so there we have our piece with our emboss resist. Now you can take a napkin and rub over this if your embossing has gotten inky, and that will wipe right off. Let me set these aside because through the magic of television I already have a piece that I have die cut using a stitched rectangle die. And then I've used these great scalloped contours dies for my next layer and cut that from the Fresh Freesia. And we're just going to layer these two together using a little multi-purpose glue. And that just fits in there perfectly. Okay, and then next I've got a piece of Fresh Freesia, and this is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3, no, this is cut at 5 5/16 by 4 1/16. Yes. And then our piece of in color designer paper is cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and then I've got a thick whisper white base that's 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. That's thick basic white, in case I gave it the wrong name. Okay, we're going to add this piece with the multi-purpose glue. Okay, and then we need to add some dimensionals to our pieces. So let me grab those. And we're going to start by adding dimensionals on the back of this piece. And one more here. And then we're going to layer that on a piece of basic white that's been cut with another stitched rectangle. So we've used 2 of the stitched rectangle dies. Just making sure I've got that centered well. Okay, and then let's add dimensionals to the back here. This is a quick and easy card to put together. Okay, bring this on over and remove our backing pieces. And then let's center this piece. Now, if you'd like to take a comparison look at the end colors, check my blog post from yesterday, and I've added some charts that'll help you look at those colors and see how they compare to other colors in the Stampin' Up! Lineup. Okay, just adding a mini glue dot here. And another mini glue dot. And one more on the other side. And then let's put my Take Your Pick tool away. And we're just going to add this tab of Fresh Freesia ribbon. I love, it's got like almost a little sparkly here in the center, and then the 2 sides with that satin look. It's just a beautiful ribbon. And we're going to double stack these dimensionals. And here's my multi-purpose glue here. And add a little of this. And make sure that we're straight on here. Give that a hold just a second. And then we'll grab our embellishments. And I've got our in color embellishments. There are lots of great shades, 5 of them, of course, since they're 5 in colors, in a rhinestone that's adhesive backed. And there we go, our 5th card, using the Flowers of Friendship stamp set. You can see close-up pictures of all of these on my blog. If you're in the United States, please do some of your Stampin' Up! Shopping in my store. You can find a link for that in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your card-making friends. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Have a great day. Bye.